I'm not really organizing. I was just kind of looking things over. I got some extra boxes and things I could probably consolidate some things together. What are you doing? I have absolutely nothing to do tonight, which is kind of okay with me. Yeah, so we're in the same boat, I guess. Same boat. I can't say I prefer to be alone. I just end up there a lot because people get on my nerves. So that's kind of a byproduct of the situation. I will say, like going through some of my tackle boxes though, is it's kind of cool. Like I got a lot of cool baits. A lot of like really like over the years, I've gotten some really interesting and different style baits that I think are pretty cool. Then I have some kind of like junk style boxes, like boxes that I dump everything in there. It's kind of crazy. And then I have so much like new stuff that I didn't even fish. I haven't even tried to fish it. So where did you go? Pour what? You got to rewrite that. I got to swing this a little bit. Portage? I don't know what. Is that a city or a place or what? Check these out. They're like brand new packets. They've probably been in here for years. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think it for me it'd probably be like having people to do it with. Oh wow. These are really cool. These are like a they were trying to knock off like a new spinner bait and they put this floaty ball behind the where the willow blades would usually go. It actually works pretty cool in the water, but I thought I'd try it out. That's kind of another like old weird bait that I have. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. Like maybe like a weekend camping trip or like a kayak trip or something. But to be very honest, I hate kayaks and I hate canoes. Like, I'm just like so anti anti kayak. I stay busy. I keep moving. I keep doing stuff. I don't really like I don't like sitting around. I can only sit around for short periods of time. Check these out. Like these are all brand new hooks. Mustad hooks, all of them. they've, probably, they've probably been in here forever. I got some really cool baits. Check this thing out. It's like a 20-foot diver. This thing goes like 15, at least 15 to 18, if not 20 feet. Man. I just have tackle for days. Chicken and rice. You already knew. I had chicken and rice. What else did I have? I did have some junk food today. I was kind of down in weight. I weighed like 202 pounds today, so I had some junk food. Yeah, I do a lot of chicken and rice. Check this out. This is the 10XD. This is 20 or more feet, so 20 to 25 feet. This is a bad bait right here. I actually got two of them. 10XDs. Those things are awesome. I have so much stuff in here. Yeah, those are some old school baits. Those are like some Kevin Van Dam baits, I think. The 10XD series. Strike. I know they're like Strike King series. Well, why don't you go fishing, Buffalo? Check this out. It's like just spinner baits, buzz baits. Well, that's a double. What do you mean procrastinating? What do you do? Do you just bank fish or what? I know. I like you don't even know, dude. I got look. Here's another one. This is another. This is just spinner baits. Just spinner bait box. Some of these are kind of small though. Yeah, I just got a lot of stuff. Lots of tackle. Oh yeah, that's totally different, dude. I always wondered like how does somebody from the city get involved in like any kind of fishing sports? It's got to be so hard. What's going on, bro? So yeah, I mean, you would think that I don't need tackle, but like I find myself buying tackle all the time. It's always like the cool new bait. Like here, I'll show you. Like this one. This is a walking bait. You usually I'll throw it usually on like a jerk bait rod or something like that because it kind of walks through the water. But I really like that bait. It's stuff like that. I'll see that and I'm like, I have to buy it. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm from Iowa, so I think that being from Iowa, we're like naturally country. It's kind of built in. Spy baits? What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, I don't know anything about spy baits. No, I mean, like, I don't buy things. I usually don't buy things through the internet or anything like that. I'll usually go to the store, and if I see it at the store, I'll usually pick something up. But I mean, I don't buy things like even on Amazon. I might buy a few things on Amazon, like maybe some fishing line or something that's on clearance. but I usually don't go too crazy. Or if I see some kind of like lures or something that are flashy, maybe they're not as popular, I'll usually pick them up. See, like some of these boxes are empty. So I was just consolidating boxes. Oh, yeah, I definitely have some of those. Yeah, I definitely have some of those. I kind of have to dig through some of this to find it, but I do have some lip. I have lipless crankbaits for sure, like this. Like that's a lipless. I don't know where I went with those other ones though. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't throw them that often. I appreciate you checking it out. If I look through this stuff, I guarantee I'll find it. I have like entire boxes that I haven't even fished. Like brand new baits, never fished. Here's an interesting one. These were like Japanese baits. This is a Japanese bait. I thought it was pretty cool. I forget the name of the company, but they were they were on the shelves for a while and then they sold. They cleared them out, so I bought a bunch of them. Like these. I don't know. I don't know what company made them, but these are all Japanese baits. Pretty slick. I mean, I'm not a junkie, but I do have a lot of tackle. I have a lot of tackle for sure. I won't deny that. It's just like if I go to the store, especially if I go to the sporting goods stores or there's a hardware store I go to, um, if and then they know me too. They always know me. So like I'll go in there, I'll start talking to the guy, I'll say, hey, you got anything new or anything on clearance? Or, I'll just ask him like, is there any baits that people are fishing more or less? I'll ask certain questions. And they'll go, oh yeah, these over here. And hey Drew, we'll give them to you half off. And I'm like, well, give them all to me then. Yeah, those Japanese baits are really badass. And to be honest, I don't even know if I've fished them. You know, like I have whole like these. I'll show you a pretty cool bait. It's a smaller kind of shad bait, but these are these here. If you see the bill on it, the bill kind of looks like a little spoon. These are the old scatter wraps. So this is a Rapala scatter wrap, and it kind of swirls through the water back and forth. It kind of goes in circles and around. It doesn't go straight. It just kind of moves all the time. So these are the old scatter wraps, and I bought a bunch of them, but I got them on clearance. But it's just cool to have different types and styles, I think. And how this all started was I just wanted to get like, yeah, the scatter wraps are pretty cool. I was just digging through here to get to one box, and then I saw one box and I was like, maybe I should look through these other boxes, and I started looking through them, and now I'm deep into the tackle. Well, also like these boxes, so I have different boxes for different things. These boxes I have on my bottom shelf here, so I'll show you this. These are my travel boxes. So I know if I'm gonna travel somewhere, I already have my boxes labeled. So I have about 15 boxes that are already labeled. So all I have to do is look at the labels and I can just take them and go. Does that make sense? Yeah. So like if somebody invites me to go fishing or something and I don't, so that I already have the stuff ready, it's already labeled, it's already in the boxes, and it's ready to go. So this is what you were talking about before, the spy bait. It's got a prop on both ends, and it will actually sink a little bit, and you can kind of run it an inch or two below the water and kind of pop it up out of the water. But that's what you're talking about, right? The spy bait? Cool. Yeah, I just sometimes I forget the names of certain stuff. Yeah, but all these boxes here, they're all labeled and ready to go. I got you. I appreciate it, man. The crush. There's a lot of history here too. I think one of the main things I like about fishing is like it's the stories. It's not really like I can like sometimes look at a bait and I can remember the fish I caught on it and stuff like that and who I was with and kind of what trip it was, like where we were at. I don't know. It's kind of the memories, I guess. Yes, that was a long time ago though. Not really. I mean, I run and ride my bike. That's about it. I don't really do any hardcore training or anything. Beats. You got beats all day and night. See, like, check these out, Buffalo. Gangster. See, like these? They're already labeled and ready to go. All of them. But I got about altogether, I got like 15 travel boxes. So that if I'm going to go somewhere, I'm already ready to go. All I got to do is look at the labels, throw them in a bag, and I'm gone. I am a stand-up citizen, actually. Yeah, I mean, these boxes, the travel boxes, are fairly well organized. Um, I keep them that way so that when I'm ready to go, I can just grab them and go. Some of my other ones, like the box that I pulled out, that I don't even know what I did with it. The box that I pulled out was kind of my junk box. I pulled that out because I have 2 boxes that I was going to throw in my boat. I don't even know where I put it now. But these ones that are labeled, there's some pretty cool baits in here. There's stuff for Cincos. This box is a whole Alabama rig box. You can do all Alabama rig right out of this box. Top water baits. It's all ready to go. I have no idea what I just did with the box that I actually wanted. Oh, I put it behind me. Yeah, I mean, they were pretty much giving them to me, you know what I mean? Like, if I go and they're right in front of me, they might as well just give them to me, right? I won't lie though. The guy at the hardware store, he knows me so well. Like if I walk in, he'll be like, "Hey, come here. Just go over there and get this." He'll just tell me exactly what to buy. It's really funny. Like the one day I walked in there, he goes, "Oh man!" As soon as he saw me, he goes, "Hey, come here." He's like, "We just put these raincoats on sale." He goes, I'll give you another 20% off." And he just like, he knows exactly what I want. I'll tell you, this is a solid box. I'll show you a really cool bait. This is kind of a junk box, but this turtle, it's a top water bait. It's got 3 hooks on it. That thing is awesome, bro. What's going on? I don't know what that says, but it looks like Sally. Hello, how are you? And this, I got all kinds of cool stories about these baits. This little sucker right here, it's got like, it's a really shallow kind of shad bait. It only runs about a foot deep. I've caught everything on that bait. Absolutely everything. It's unbelievable. But that's what I was telling you about, like the stories behind a lot of these baits, and like you can almost remember every trip. No, I wasn't. I don't do that to people. I'll be honest with you, I'm just really nice to people. I'm very nice to people, and usually if you're nice to people, they're nice back. Or especially like I don't bullshit either. Like I won't screw around with people, or um, I don't mess with people much. Like I just I know you are, but I don't mess with people a lot. I mean, I'm pretty straight shooter type. So whenever I talk to people, it's like either I'm gonna do it or I'm not. So either like when I go to the stores and stuff like that, I'll tell them what I'm looking for and I'll buy it. I don't mess around with them. I don't try to lowball them or nothing like that. Whatever, dude. Ether's milking it now. So yeah, like a lot of these stores and places I go to, I know most of the people that work there, or they know me one way or the other. And I mean, it just works out, you know. You know what I'm really psyched about is I ordered this another fishing rod today, so I can't wait to get that in the mail. I get excited about really stupid stuff. Knows the truth about what? What are you talking about? I don't know the lure Red Devil. Never heard of that. You'd have to explain it to me. Usually I know what you're talking about, but everybody calls them different things. I do have some, I don't know about red and white. I definitely have red spinner baits, but I don't know about red and white specifically. I gotta move this. Yeah, I just don't have, I can't Google it right now. So this is what I was looking for. I have these 2 junk boxes. That's what started all this. So all I wanted was these 2 boxes. And I ended up digging through everything. Dude, look at my tree. See that thing's to the ceiling? Isn't that crazy? What are you talking about? I Googled the pocket fisherman thing. Just took me a minute. Now my tackle's all organized. I did. I just told you I looked it up. It's cool. I mean, it's definitely like an old school thing, like an old style thing, but I looked it up. Like it was like a week ago or like 10 days ago, like the last time we talked about it. Hello, new people, newcomers, new subscribers, whatever. I can't look it up right now on camera. Gosh. But I looked up the pocket fisherman. It was pretty cool. Here, I'll show you a killer bait right now. These 2 shad baits, I've caught so many fish on these. I've bought like probably 10 of them at least. These Rapala shad baits, they run really shallow, like 6 to 12 inches. I'm telling you, these things are amazing. I catch everything on these. See, like these two are, they're the same, they're just different colors. These right here, I catch everything on them. It's kind of wild to kind of go through your baits and then you like see baits and you're like, what? Oh yeah, the neighbors. So I don't even want to get into it, but it's my neighbors. I won't say anything about them. I'm not a negative person, so I'm glad they're having a good time tonight. They're not laughing at me. I looked it up. I looked up the damn pocket fisherman, all right? Gosh. What's your deal? So anyways, all that looking around, I got the 2 boxes I wanted. Soft plastics, trailer baits. I know. I just shaved my head, so you're gonna be a little shiny. I always use a razor. I am working in the morning, so I got to get up really early. But I won't lie, I'm really rested. Today I got some good rest today. I do have to be up early. I was thinking about going fishing tomorrow, but it looks like it's gonna rain. I'm sorry, you gotta retype that. I am well rested, boss. I'm ready for work. Then after work, I'm gonna be like, I'm tired, boss. I've been working all day. I've been working all day, boss. I need a day off. Oh boy. Dude, I'm telling you, look at this tree. Look at that thing. See, it's up to the ceiling. Do you see that? I grew that thing from a root. It was, when I bought it, it was a root this big. I don't know. And my apartment, I have really high ceilings. So, I mean, it's not like I'd be able to take it to a regular, like if I moved somewhere, I probably wouldn't be able to take it with me. because this place is very rare. Like for you to have ceilings as high as this. Yeah, I have really high ceilings. I don't mind my little apartment. It's very comfortable. I've lived here a long time. Yeah, I mean, I've always been one to like, I kind of have always lived in a place to suit whatever needs I had. I've never lived like, I had a house, then I moved to another apartment because I had kind of future plans. I was seeing somebody, I was with somebody. So I had a house. Me and that person split up. So I moved out of the house to an apartment, went to another house, moved out of that house to another apartment. So I kind of moved things around to my needs. Like there's no need for me to live in a house by myself. It just, other than like little necessities and stuff like that. Like it would be cool to have my own garage, but I have storage here. So, um, and then there's things that come with having your own property. Yeah, so I do have a couple friends that have nice houses. So I was thinking about just donating them to my friends. Maybe they could put them in their entryways or something like that. I have a couple friends with like really nice houses with really high ceilings. Oh. Yeah, I think they're. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. I think if they don't stop, I'm going to report them. That'd be the first person I ever reported. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I have. I've seen. There's all sorts of goofballs that they think stuff like that's funny. Man, I'm kind of proud right now. I put all my tackle back. It looks like so nice over there. Looks all organized, perfectly stacked, and everything. The Cheeto crumbs. Oh. So yeah, hopefully, I'm really hoping that tomorrow it doesn't rain. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'll probably go on the boat. But Buffalo, man, I feel horrible right now that I can't use that reel. I'm so pumped up to use it, and I just can't go to that place I want to go to. I think you're right. I don't think it's going to rain. Do you know how badass that rod and reel setup is? That it's a Denali covert with that loose Super Duty. That's a badass setup, bro. I run in the rain all the time. I mean, it's cool, whatever. I'm just saying, like, I could use it, but the way that reel is specifically set for like heavy stuff. So I could use it for smaller stuff. It's just not how you're supposed to technically use it. It's like buying an F-350 to haul a couch. I mean, that reel is badass. So thank you very much. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how or where I can use it specifically. But the one place that I want to use it at is about an hour drive, at least an hour drive just to get there. That's probably another 20-minute, 25-minute boat ride. There's another place up north that is a bass sanctuary, and you can fish it. You just can't take fish out of there. That's another good spot. Yeah, I would love to. Even the tournaments around here are kind of expensive though. Like you're talking like 500 to $1,000 just to do a tournament. You got to do entry fees. You got gas, oil, travel. Um, I'd say the nearest one that'd probably be worth fishing and probably be an hour and a half away. And when you run your boat, you got to run your boat pretty far to get away from the rest of the pack. So I'd have to be completely full on gas and oil to run that far. Tournaments, tournaments are pretty tough, and you're gambling a lot. You're putting a lot of money in that tournament. But for the partner tournaments, me and my cousin, we fished very well together. Um, I think all of our tournaments we finished in the top 10, which is amazing. Usually cash. So top three make money. I think the top five get like prizes. So usually it's like top five. They usually don't go beyond fifth place. And then it depends if it's a solo or partner, a solo or a team event. So if the buy-in is like, say if the buy-in is $500 and 50 boats show up, or even 40 boats, you're probably talking like $7,000, something like that. $7,000 for first place, or $8,000 for first place. It's usually a fall off. It's usually like it'll be like 6 or 7 for first, then it's like half of that for second, and then it's another half of the second for third. So it'd be like 7 grand would be first, 3,500 would be second, and then like 1,500 would be third. But a lot of boats would have to show up. They'd have to have a lot of people signed up for that kind of cash prize. Yeah, and those are small tournaments. The guys who were putting weights in their fish for that walleye tournament, they made a lot of money. They won boats. They had sponsors and boats, and I think they probably had like a lot of guys will get like a low level truck deal. Um, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake, and the real crazy part is a lot of the people who fish these tournaments, it's done on kind of like an honor system. There's no real like rules or laws against what guys do. It's kind of like an honor system. Yeah, I mean, on some of the low level tournaments, they just can't afford to do the things that they do on a pro level. Like the pros, like the pro bass fishing, how do I say it? The elite, like the elite tournaments and stuff like that. They'll X-ray your fish. They have X-ray machines. You do lie detector tests, but those guys are fishing for like 150 to $250,000. So when you get in like the Bassmasters Elite Series, you get into all these things. They have all the equipment, and they have people like riding in the boat with you to make sure you don't cheat and stuff like that. I think you can even. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I think you can even. I think there was a thing. Yeah, I think it was Scott Martin this year. I think he got suspended because he asked somebody about a certain fishing area, and the Bassmasters suspended him for just asking a question about fishing to somebody who was like a non-tournament participant. Yeah, I think they still have a lot of fishing shows. It's just you got to kind of tune in. You got to find them. Maybe you're right. Yeah, it's probably different. Yeah, you're more than likely right. It's like you guys have everything. It's not fair. Well, you guys could always become the 51st state. That's what Trump says. Ether's watching his fights. If you come down here, I can always share my tackle with you. It's not like I don't have enough. I'm not a hoarder. Jeez. Stop it already. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what they do, but I mean, kind of more power to them. I mean, as long as they're having a good time. I mean, Saturday night. What am I going to do about it? um, well, they're a couple. They've been seeing each other for quite a long time, and this is a typical Saturday night for them. Usually, they're pretty quiet. That's about all I got to say. Most of the time, they're pretty quiet. There's nothing really to say. I mean, it's just there's a couple that lives there. there's nothing. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to tell. They're a couple. They seem to get along. They're young, much younger than me. I don't I don't know what else to say. There's nothing to say, bro. There, there's nothing to say. Like I said, this is like a typical Saturday night, but um, yeah, it is what it is. there's, there's nothing to say. I mean, I'll say this much. I think when I was younger, I didn't, I never spent every weekend inside. I mean, my entire life, I've never spent my time at home, like doing much of anything. No, like I said, most of the time they're pretty quiet, but on Saturday nights they're just a little loud. But I mean, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, I don't know if it's a party or what. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, like, you just imagine, like, yeah, probably not. I'm gonna say again, just imagine, like, I do like people. I'm very friendly. I'm nice to everyone. Um, but I've been an athlete my entire life. I'm not chicken at all, but I've been an athlete my entire life, and I always feel like I've been more than outgoing. I feel like it just probably wouldn't be my choice of Saturday nights if I was gonna have a good time, I guess. But to each their own, like whatever you got to do. I really can't say anything bad about him. What do you? I don't even know what you're talking about. Like chicken about what? Honestly, I don't even talk to him. I really don't. Like neither of my neighbors. I rarely talk to either of my neighbors. What do you mean? Where's everyone else? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I really don't know. I'm surprised that over this period of time they haven't popped in at least. But again, it's Saturday night. Some people they got better things to do. Um, like me, I'm just kind of hanging out here by myself. So um, yeah, neither of my neighbors. I really don't talk to either of my neighbors. It's very rare. Today there was like a festival downtown. I went down there for a while. There was a baseball game, so I went walked around the stadium and walked around the festival for a while, and then just kind of came home. Every weekend we have what they call like the farmers market. It's like farm fresh food, and they have like a lot of kind of like trailer. Um, like my brother owns like a trailer coffee thing. Like he does drinks and lemonade and all these types of different styles of drinks. So my brother has this like coffee trailer. There's a lot of different types of food. So that's what the farmers market is. And then they had like a little festival going on down there. They were playing music, and then behind that they had the baseball stadium was full. There's baseball games. So there was a lot of people downtown. So I went down there for a while. Yeah, the farmers market is pretty cool. Like the farmers will they kind of like special grow food just for the farmers market here. The tomatoes are like this big. These farmers grow giant vegetables and fruits. It's unbelievable how big they are. I wonder sometimes if they're like GMO because they're just so giant. Like the corn is just unbelievably big. The tomatoes are giant. Everything's giant. But obviously, we have probably the best farmers in the U.S. and Iowa. Um, in the summers, we have a lot of like what they call blues fests. So like it's usually blues or jazz or something like that. And there's a big like each city usually has a band shell. Like Bettendorf, our neighboring city, they have a band shell and they have bands all the time. Davenport band shell, they have bands there all the time. And then right behind there is that's the baseball field, the baseball stadium. So they stay really. So there's like a place they call the Freight House. It was like it's an old railroad car freight house. There's all kinds of little restaurants there. They have the baseball stadium. Then they have the band shell. That's where they do the 4th of July fireworks. There's Blues Fest, Bix Fest, everything. Baseball games, everything's down there. The farmers market is there. Everything is there. Yeah, we don't have any Amish people here. We just have a lot of farmers. We don't have any like I don't think we have any like odd religious or kind of different lifestyle individuals. Everybody here is just farmer. It's like city or farmer people, one or the other. But I will admit the farmers market is pretty cool because you can go down there and you can get, gosh, they have like like the freshest meat you can get. Like every week they'll slaughter so many cows, and then they bring it there on a trailer, and it's all frozen, ready for you to buy. And it was like just cut, like just fresh cut meat, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh everything. You tell me what the answer to this little joke is. I do not know. Tell me. I mean, at least, I don't know. I don't know what those people are like. I don't know what they think. Like I wonder what their lifestyle is. Like they're all wearing the same clothes. They work their ass off all day. I don't know. It seems kind of cultic to me. I mean, I get it, but I was like, so. I mean, it's funny, but this reel is awesome. That's why I ordered that rod. I'm gonna just put this reel on it. Forget it. I'm gonna use it. You've changed. Oh no. You're all different now. Oh my gosh. One of what? What are you talking about? Like I'm an alien now or something? Because I didn't laugh at your joke. I mean, I'm getting ready. Yeah. Like I'm getting all my stuff set up and getting ready. And I really got pumped up today because I was like, the other night I was explaining to you about this reel. Like, it's really important to me, but I should fish it. It's a great reel. It's amazing. So I ordered that rod, and yeah, I want to get out there and fish. I did clean my boat up too. I had to spray my boat out. I caught a couple northern pike, and pike have like a lot of slime on their body. Dude, you get that stuff on your boat, it just doesn't come off. The names have action, thus life. Yeah, I've always kind of wondered about those Native American names, but I don't know. So yeah, I got all my fishing stuff ready. I went through all my tackle. That's why I went through and got these boxes out. Got some soft plastics out. My rods and reels are all ready. They're all set up. All the knots are tied. Everything's tied up and ready to go. I'm really surprised. I'll tell you guys this. This year I decided to change my line. So this year I decided to change my line, and I used to run like a lot of like heavier fluorocarbon, like 15-pound fluorocarbon. I just always felt like I was gonna break fish off, and I was just too scared to run a lighter fluorocarbon. So everything I went down to like 10 and 12-pound fluorocarbon, and it's really worked. And then I went down to 10 and 12-pound diameter braid on most of my stuff. And it's really worked. I don't know why I was so scared before. Like, I always thought I was gonna lose a fish or something, but it's been working out. Changed my line, got all my rods and reels set up again, got new line on most of my reels, got line conditioner on my line. Everything's seated. All my rods and reels are set up pretty much perfect. All the ones I've used anyway. I think I'm ready to go. So, all right, Buffalo. I'm tired, boss. I'm ready to go to bed. If these guys are gonna let me go to bed, but I think I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm tired, boss. All right, dude. Probably catch up with you guys tomorrow. See what happens, I guess. You too, buddy. Have a good night. And I don't know why Mike does that. Good gosh. Mike is just like sitting in the background all the time. He just waits for me to go like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. And then he's like, all right. Right, like I think he just hides in the back. So yeah, I'm tired, guys. I gotta go to bed. But it's been good talking to you guys, and we're gonna get one more day in. We're gonna go on to the next day. All right, I'm out of here. Later. See you later, Mike. All right, guys. Talk to you probably tomorrow. I should say, I will probably talk to you tomorrow.